Okay, so hey guys. So it's been a while really since I made my last kind of sit down video, and I just thought I'd make a new one since as you can tell by the title, I've obviously got news to talk to you guys about. So yeah, obviously by reading the title you can probably guess I actually got declined by one of my university choices today. Wow, like pure shaking. And to be honest, it's just such a bad feeling really, because I honestly, this was my first choice university. This is where I wanted to go. This is where I wanted to study. This is what I wanted to study. I live in Northern Ireland and I applied for University of the Arts London to study film practice. I had been invited over for an interview, as the grade boundaries for this course are actually very low. It's only 80 new UCAS points, which I think is something like 2 C's or something like 2 C's and a D. I can't quite remember. All of my friends were like, oh, you're so gonna get in, you're so sorted. Although I did know there was an interview process to go through first. I applied for it because I just did as much research as I could on the university, on the accommodation, on the course itself, and just kind of everything about it. And over research and everything, I basically fell in love with the university and I just knew I wanted to study there. So I applied for 2 universities in London, London South Bank and University of the Arts London. Now, when I applied for University of the Arts London, I actually had my London South Bank interview first. I found out that I got an offer before I even had my University of the Arts interview. That kind of gave me a real confidence boost in terms of interviews, universities. So then, a couple of weeks later, I got invited to an interview at the University of the Arts. The interview process was a lot harder. Although I was so happy with how my interview went, I really thought I answered every question in great detail. And I just noticed from being there that there was a lot less people being interviewed. So it just gave me the opinion that this was a lot more competitive of a university. So anyway, I'm really happy with how the interview went. I wasn't cocky about it. I didn't go about saying to people like, oh, I aced this interview, I'm getting in. But I kind of had it in my head that I was gonna get in. I really did. And like, obviously that's down to me, that's my mistake. So only yesterday I got an email from University of the Arts London, and I was waiting on this email for weeks, and just when I got it, my heart kind of stopped for a second. But once I opened it up, it told me that that they didn't accept me. However, they were forwarding my application onto other courses as they think I might be suitable. But to be honest with you, film is the only thing I want to study. I wouldn't have an interest in anything else. So when I opened the email, I was just disappointed. It literally felt like something had been taken away from me almost. So obviously it's not all bad, because they didn't completely decline me. They did say they were thinking about my application, which I guess means it wasn't completely horrible. So you might be asking, what has this learned me basically? This has learned me not to be so confident in the future. I definitely placed myself in that university already. I thought I was there. It's actually motivated me in a way. That kind of empowerment you get when something doesn't go your way. It's like showing me that it's not that easy. There's always going to be a higher point you can get to. Like, always keep improving. So it's kind of motivated me in that sense. So that's what I've kind of learned from this whole experience. And I obviously don't want this being like a sad video or anything. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I just kind of wanted to like share my experience with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Like the video if you did enjoy. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. So see ya.